work. This message, I'm also preaching to myself. The desire is bless you, bless me, and others that are not here. God will bless them. Just now, I heard that Pedro and Jacob, I think they went proud. Excited that God will bless them there. You remember here? Encourage them so. May God bless you. Bless whoever. Okay. So we begin the story, Matthew 15. Verse 29 to 39. So Jesus gets to another place before everybody did. Okay. Jesus had just helped a woman and he left to another place. This place, close to the lake. So he was here, and then the people, they came here. What for? They wanted to meet Jesus. What did they do? They brought the sick. It says in verse 30. The lame, they brought them. The blind, they brought them. And that couldn't speak, they brought them. Possibly deaf, I don't know, because couldn't speak, they brought them. And the sick, they brought them. The King James Version Bible says, cast them at Jesus' feet. Another translation just says, they laid them there. So, at Jesus' feet. What did he do? He helped them. The people that it says in verse 31, I think it is, and they praised the God of Israel. And then Jesus saw the people. He says, they need to eat. They have been here a long time. I did not want to send them home hungry. Maybe if I send them home, they will faint. We need to give them food. And the disciples, where can we find food? The disciples had recently seen another time Jesus grabbed fish and gave them. This was the second time. What do you have? Here we have 7 breads and a few small fish. Jesus said, bring it. Then people sat down. Jesus took the bread, thanked the disciples, served it. The fish, the disciples served it. And those people, they were satisfied. They had enough. 4,000 men and women and children. after they have eaten, you send them home. The point of the story for today, those people, and Jesus said that first, these people, I don't know, I think some of them possibly live far away. But these people, all their things at home, they left them and they came to Jesus. Their problems, the sick, they brought them to Jesus' feet. And these people, they did not worry about at home, oh, I need to go eat. Jesus, they knew Jesus is the one that could satisfy them. They did not. They did not. Jesus, they forgot that they needed food. Jesus could help them. And the sick here, Jesus' feet. Jesus truly helped them. Jesus, okay. I don't know about you, but me, sometimes if I walk and I want to walk and there's a cat, it's out of the way, right? Jesus did not. These sick people, Jesus did not. No. It says in the verse there, at Jesus' feet, Jesus did not. No. Jesus helped. All these people here, the sick and the others, they knew Jesus. All those things, they left them. Jesus. So that is the story. I want to read Matthew 6. Okay, skip one. 1 Peter 5 verse 7. There it says, all your cares, give them to Jesus. These people, their problems, all the other things, Jesus can help them. And Jesus not only satisfied their hearts, but Jesus also satisfied their food. So then in Matthew 6, begin verse 24. There it says, nobody can serve two masters. We cannot. This young man in the drama, he told him, you will need salad. And he couldn't. This verse says we need to choose this, which one? We cannot. We cannot. It says it will be this. I will hate him and love him, or I will hate him and love him. We cannot. Can't. There's one room also. Recently, this last week, I was listening to a story, a testimony. Somebody sent it to me, and I listened to it. There was this one man. He was responsible in a church. He needed to sing. He was not careful. other things in the church. This man, he was responsible to lead the singing. But he had a problem. At home, is that right? But this man, he did not take this to church. Only at home. But one day, another man who was responsible to help him with the singing, and he saw in church, in one hand he had this, the other hand he had this. What do you think? This man was trying. This verse says we cannot serve Is that right? When he saw, then you remember this verse. You cannot serve God and serve this. Okay, this is not a this is a first one. It's not true. I just made it myself. It's not true. Here's an example. This is one example from the story that I heard. There could be just other things. I have not seen any of you smoke. There could be other things. This man wanted money. Or maybe just a little bit of sin, a little bit. I want to write. Yeah, I want to serve him, but a little bit I want. These people in the story, the 4,000 men, they folks in Jesus. All these other things, they had left them, they even forgot they needed to feed. For me, so easy. Yeah, I want to serve Jesus, but one thing I enjoy. There could be a list of examples. Maybe a little bit of lust. Maybe or maybe yes, I want to serve Jesus, but my friends here maybe will mock me, so I will with my friends this verse says we must choose. This man that was leading the singing, he needed to choose this or this. The first man, he decided. His testimony was, God is strength. The next verses, 25 to 31. There Jesus says, this is an encouragement. Do not worry about your life. Do not worry. How will I buy my clothing? Or what will I eat? Jesus said in verse 26, look at the birds. Who of you has already seen a bird and you can see his face? He would look. Have you seen? The birds, they now. The birds, they do not. They do not. God cares for them. These people, they did not. They didn't worry. You were satisfied with it. Verse 32. Okay, let's get verse 30. Verse 30. It says, look, flowers. Flowers. Beautiful. Jesus said, Solomon, a rich king, his clothing were not like flowers. I don't know. Beautiful. Have you seen a flower? No. Jesus says, flowers, nothing, and still God gives them. Beautiful. And then he said, do not worry. God knows your needs. The story of these people, I cannot find that these people asked Jesus, we're hungry. He already knew. And Jesus, these people, the story, Jesus only, and then satisfied their hunger. Verse 33. Seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness. Like these people. First, Jesus. They did not worry first. First, Jesus. And then he will satisfy you. Chapter 15, verse 32. Jesus, he had compassion. He told his disciples that I will not send them away hungry. And the same for us. If we, all those things, those worries, bring them to Jesus, Jesus does not want to send you away hungry. This young man in the drama, if he had surrounded Jesus would have said, I think sometimes our problem is, Jesus, please, fill my heart. Please, satisfy me. I want. Sometimes there's one problem. Sometimes, maybe we're not doing this, but other things. And we wonder, Why? Empty. Jesus, please, fill me. I feel empty. Why? Why? Then, he wants to satisfy. This verse says, first, kingdom of God. Verse 34 says, do not I myself, sometimes I need to learn to be able to do this. One thing. That does not mean, okay, all right, now I can Jesus himself said in Matthew 6, just before the verse I read, there Jesus himself is saying, he's teaching to pray God for food. In the Bible, in Thessalonians, we read again and again and again, yes, we need to work for food. And I know we have some here that are struggling. I know. But today, remember, these people, first, Jesus. Jesus saying, first, Him. Which is more important? Or go to church. Could be different things. Which is more important? Or serve Jesus. So yes, it is fine if we wait for food. Right and good. It agrees with the Bible. But Jesus can take care of it. This man in the story, testimony. No. He did not exactly say that, but it is the testimony. Jesus. Father, Jesus, thank you. You want, he says, we see these people. You didn't even think about food in the island. Matthew 6, verse, you promised exactly that. We first